Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the intelligence update for piracy within the Gulf of Aden.
In the command room, Sub-Lieutenant Simon Henderson conducts an intelligence update.
It is believed that the majority of pirates are affiliated to clans within the northern part of Somalia. These clans give logistical support to pirates, giving enough food and supplies for the vessels which are held in the detention areas and their crew. Motherships. Motherships were introduced to the Piracy organisation around about September last year. It allows pirates to loiter at sea, operate further out, in excess of 500 nautical miles and in rougher conditions, also holding resupplies of food, ammunition, water. Does anyone have any questions?
Is it frustrating gathering all this intelligence and knowing that your window of opportunity to actually apprehend a pirate is very, very small?
It's extremely frustrating. We have a snippet of information that in this general location there may be a pirate skiff. However, we may be 200-300 miles away. By the time we get there, by the time we launch the Merlin helicopter, they're long gone. And a piracy attack lasts 10-15 minutes. So unfortunately, unless you're in the right place at the right time, you aren't going to catch people. And it's a lot to do with luck, unfortunately.
We know that pirates like to shadow vulnerable ships and then attack in the half-light of dawn or dusk. And for one ship in the Gulf, dawn the next morning would prove to be critical. Early next morning, we prepare to come alongside an American oiler to refuel at sea. As 200 tons of fuel are being pumped on board HMS Northumberland, 60 miles away, the crew of a merchant vessel are under attack. The first indication of anything being wrong is when the bridge notices that the ship has changed course and is now heading for Somalia. That ship is the MV Saldana.
OK, now so give it a call on VHF channel 16, please.
Saldanha, yeah. MV Saldana, MV Saldana. This is coalition warship Foxtrot 238, channel 16, over.
The ship that we oversaw yesterday was heading down inside the corridor created for safety and suddenly diverted out of it and is heading towards Eel.
The situation is at the moment, I've got a merchant vessel, Saldanha, who we saw yesterday in the traffic corridor heading from east to west, who is now on my ship's head at about 8 miles, heading southeast towards the Somali coast and the Horn of Africa. And I've had an indication this morning that she has been pirated.
There has been no distress call from the Saldanha, but her drastic change in course is not a good sign. There is, however, a chance that we can get there before the pirates take control of the whole ship. But that chance is slim.
All I need to know right now is what is her situation?
MV Saldana, MV Saldana. This is coalition warship Foxtrot 238, over.
Romeo, this, and have good visuals of the upper deck, the bridge wings, and the bridge itself.
We went past the Saldanha yesterday. Yeah, we did indeed. We missed out there, but they've made no call throughout the night, so either it's a very stealthy attack or who knows what's happened. Yeah.
MV Saldana, MV Saldana. This is coalition warship Foxtrot 238, channel 16, over.
This is just essentially dry cargo. Yes.
Coalition warship Saldanha, captain speaking. We are under hostage situation. The control of the vessel is seized by the pirates.
How many crew do you have on board, over, sir? How many crew on your vessel, over?
We are 22. For the moment, all of them okay.
The Merlin's camera is trained on the bridge wing and is managing to pick out figures on board the pirated vessel.
Captain has 2 personnel visual on the bridge roof. Come on, Bravo Hotel Juliet 2 Romeo. We've now had a VHF traffic from Saldanha confirming they have been pirated.
Stop at GPMG. Roger. Load gun. Roger, load gun.
Right, gunner on this side of the helicopter now is loaded, and he's got eyes on.
This is Coalition Warship Foxtrot 238. What is your situation at present? Over.
The pirates request to stay away and to not to transmit any other message to you.
Options are very limited, to be perfectly honest. I can monitor what she's doing, where she's going, and report that back. But in terms of being able to go and seize the vessel back from the pirates, that is not an option. I don't have that capability.
There's one guy just coming down the ladder now. We've had confirmation now over the radio that the ship has definitely been pirated. So it's on its way to Somalia, pirates on board, and it's such a shame really because we've been told we can't get any closer. One, so the pirates don't take it out on the crew in any form of retaliation, and B, because if we get too close, they could launch an RPG attack against the helicopter. Very frustrating for the guys in the helicopter here, and also for the Royal Marine boys who would obviously like to take a shot if they could.
I've spoken to the master of the vessel. The pirates want us to remain clear to avoid any danger to the crew. That's exactly what I intend to do. So I want the helicopter to RTB now, please.
Okay, let's go back now. Go back, yeah.
I'm pissed off.
How frustrating is that then?
Fucking frustrating.
Yeah, roger that.
I got nothing on the distress channels. It happened where I wasn't. And to be here in the Gulf of Aden for any ship to be pirated is frustrating.
The crew of HMS Northumberland can only watch as the Saldanha and the pirates sail past, headed for Somalia. After so many false alarms, the feeling of disappointment and frustration is tangible.
They have the upper hand at the moment. They can lie in wait and just wait for warships to be somewhere else, wait for the right merchant vessel to come along, and I believe that to be the case this morning, that we were just not in the right place, but I can't be everywhere.
While patrolling the Gulf of Aden on HMS Northumberland, a merchant ship has been pirated 60 miles to the south of us.
The Merlin's just been relaunched. The Saldana's been pirated, but those pirates had to have gained access to that ship via a skiff. So they're off now searching to find out if there's a mothership out there or whether there are any skiffs floating out in the ocean.
The helicopter picks up a faint echo on the radar, and immediately the Marines man the boarding craft. They suspect it to be a skiff, and it's in the area of ocean where the Saldanha was pirated. Despite being apparently empty, the Marines approach with caution in case the vessel is booby-trapped. The skiff contains everything necessary for an act of piracy.
Powerful outboards, enough to catch up with a merchant ship, and then a ladder, good 12 feet long enough to climb up most low freeboard merchant ships.
Captain Andy Morris and Sergeant McCaffer are first to board the skiff. They discover money, clothes and equipment, indicating that the pirates didn't intend to lose their vessel.
And you can see this is where it's sheared away from the Saldanha. This is the rope that snapped. There's a considerable amount of fuel on this skiff.
There's also money on board, quite a lot of cash. There's a compass at the back, and then there's the food. Look, that's what they've been eating. They clearly support Arsenal as well. They support Arsenal, big Arsenal fans. RPG. Definitely confirmed now these are pirates, without a doubt. There's an RPG warhead at the front of the boat. They definitely wouldn't have wanted this ship to have broken free from the Saldanha. The launcher's not here, so you suspect there are other RPGs on the Saldanha now. Someone's got the launcher that goes with it and their AK-47s.
Rocket-propelled grenade warheads have been jettisoned, ditched in 2,500 metres of water, so they're no longer a hazard in any way, shape or form. We're going to recover as much as we can from the boat. I've just been given approval to sink it on completion because it is a hazard to navigation.
Don't actually get to meet a pirate, but I get to get in his ship.
The ship's gunners sight the pirate vessel.
Okay, lower it down.
Well, it's still afloat, believe it or not. Burning, but the tracer from the Minimi alight. We've got range on it now. Pretty much had everything you can chuck at it, apart from the 4.5 gun at the front, and it's slowly sinking into the sea. Maybe there's a little taste of frustration the boys feel about not actually having caught a pirate just yet. Certainly took it out on their ship, that's for sure.